guys, I'm back and welcome again to another day of cooking. And today we are going to be doing a very common type of food in Asian countries. If you didn't hear of it, I hate you. I'm just kidding. A lot of people don't know what this is. They're called dumplings. You might know what that is. They're pretty common. They're like dumplings and they're like everywhere in Asian supermarkets. So today we are going to be making dumplings. We are using frozen ones today, so make sure you got frozen ones. It doesn't matter what brand, just frozen dumplings. And you can get it anywhere in Asian supermarket, like H Mart or and you can get it at Costco too, so very common and it's pretty cheap. Yeah, and not to brag, but the #1 dumpling in the world is from Korea, so you should probably get Korean dumplings. So there are a lot of ways to cook dumplings. You can steam them, you can fry them, you can grill them, you can just cook them, you can put them in soup. Lots and lots of ways. But this is honestly the average favorite of Koreans. So in Korean, people call this 군만두. It might be hard to pronounce for you. You don't have to. But sometimes in other restaurants, they pronounce it like gyoza or something. I don't really know because I've never been to places like that. But 군만두 and gyoza. I just call it dumplings because come on. So right now you need any brand of frozen dumplings. It has to be frozen. 3 tablespoons of water. I just put in a little bowl. And 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm not pouring it yet, just cause. And my frying pan has a hot handle, so I just need something to grab it. Okay, let's get to work. First, I am not gonna turn the fire on cause the oil's gonna start flying everywhere. So first we need 2 tablespoons of oil. Remember, do not turn the fire on or the oil is gonna haunt your soul for the rest of your life. Remember to spread it around a little bit, like that. And then remember, the fire is still not on right now, so it shouldn't be cooking. And then I'm gonna do 8 dumplings. Don't worry, I washed my hands. I'm gonna spread the oil around a little bit with one. Then I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, and also dumplings do look like this when they're frozen, and that they have that little hill that people pinched on top. You are going to put that on top and you're going to put the flat part on the bottom like this. They should look like little, I don't know, mountains, curved mountains. I'm going to cook 8, 4 for me and 4 for my sister. And kind of spread them out a little bit because I don't want them sticking to each other. And remember to spread the oil around while you're putting them in. Okay, once you put the oil in, turn the fire on, but not this strong, just slightly. But this strong, not that strong. Some of them will fall over because sometimes they don't have perfectly flat bottoms. But right now I'm just gonna wait for it to start sizzling a little tiny bit, and then I'm gonna put some water in. Okay, if you could probably hear that starting to sizzle. Yeah, it's starting to sizzle. Once it starts to sizzle, make sure it doesn't burn and stuff. Just kind of shift the pan around like this. Yeah, like that. And then once sizzling like this, you should know if you're an adult, if you put water onto burning hot oil, it will fly everywhere. So you can just grab this top, get the water, hold it over, and slowly pour it in. And then you're gonna put the top over the dumplings. Do you hear the sizzling sound? This sound is the sound of the oil boiling against water, and that water is starting to evaporate, okay? So while the bottom's getting all crispy and delicious because of the oil, the water evaporates and starts to steam the top of the dumplings, so it's really good. And here's a tip. When you're making dumplings, I'm using my little dinosaur. Make sure to lift the pan and shake it a little bit so it doesn't stick to the pan and burn. Because if it does, then it's gonna stick, and then when you try and take it off, it's gonna rip. So be careful. until you hear the sizzling stop, keep cooking it, okay? And keep shaking it every once in a while. It doesn't have to be exactly timed, just once in a while. Like that. Just a little shake. It's not hard. That scare. I hate jump scares. Ah! This is exactly why you need a top. If you didn't have this top right now, my whole counter right now would be shining with oil. You see that? It's having a little tantrum. My top is protecting me from it. Right now, it's like exploding right there. So if without the top, it would have gone straight to my face. So thank you, Mr. Top. Okay, so as you can see, the is mostly gone and you can barely hear it anymore. And the sizzling has gone down considerably. Okay, now I'm just gonna open it and I'm gonna show you guys how it turned out. And I'm just gonna turn the fire off right now. Like this. Boop! And I'm gonna show you guys the dumplings. Get ready. It's done perfectly. It kind of, look at it. It's like toasty and crunchy on the bottom. And then the top's all steamed. Yes. Okay, so right now the dumplings are perfect, but me and Ari do like my dumplings a little bit crispy. So if you're like us and you like your dumplings crispy, then you can just turn on the fire very weak once again. Now I'm gonna put it on its side so it's a little tiny bit crispy. Please do not explode. Please, please, please. I'm almost done. Okay, now they're on their side. And if you just wait about like 30 seconds, it's gonna start to get a little toasty. And then you can start eating it. But it's only for a little bit, just to get it a little bit toasty. See, it's already starting to get brown. And once the amount of color that you want has come out, like this is just enough for me because it's slightly brown, like marshmallow. Flip it onto the other side, like that. This one too. This way, this way. Flip. Stay on the side. Stay. Okay. It's been about 30 seconds. The color's nice and it's all fried. So I'm gonna turn the fire off. And I'm gonna wait for it to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna get the plate and then I'll set it up. Okay, I've set it all up now and it looks amazing. And I like to dip my dumplings in soy sauce personally. So the recipe for it is you need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of water. That's it. Now I'm gonna try it because I'm starving. Okay. I'm gonna eat this one because it's in front. Okay. I like my dumplings salty. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. It should be hot, so don't forget to blow on it. Here we go. Mmm. 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 So, the meat inside is really good and the onions and the vegetables just literally explode in your mouth. And the bottom's all crispy and it kind of tastes like potato chips. I don't really know how to describe it. And the top is really soft, like rice cakes. If you didn't try rice cakes, try it, it's good. Okay, so if you go to a restaurant, it's like $7 to $8 for 1 plate of this. But if you buy it, that bag's about like 10 bucks and you can keep making it for about 3 times, so good. You should try this for sure, but honestly, it's really good and it's cheap and it's easy to make. So make sure to try this and I'll see you next time. Bye!